Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian. This is Beginner Slap Bass Day 3 of 100. On this video, I want to start out with warm-ups. Warm-ups are a great way to improve your technique, and because they are very simple usually and repetitive, it gives you the opportunity to focus on your technique, your sound, your time, without worrying about being inside of a song or with meter at the moment. Let's start out with left hand and right hand. What are we going to do with the left hand? With the left hand, we're just fretting a G, that's all for now. With the right hand, we're going to be doing a little bit more. We're going to focus more on the right hand. Forget about the left hand. It's only doing one simple function, fretting the note. So we want to make sure, once again, your hand's got to be loose and you have to use that doorknob, wringing your hand approach. And we're concentrating on that. Also, consistent attack. You can hear that all the attacks are basically the same and very consistent. The time, it's a very simple exercise, so let's concentrate on making these as even as possible. Even see if you can add a little feeling to it. Bounce that thumb off the neck. Now we're going to add meter to that. What is meter? Meter is sort of the amount of the time, one measure. For instance, if someone were to play one measure and add an extra beat, that would be considered bad meter. You need to be 4 beats every time, or 2 beats, or if you're in 3/4, 3 beats, 3 beats, quarter notes, or 3/8, and so forth. You get the idea. So we're going to make this one measure of 1/8 notes. That will be 1. You can hear that. Usually most people can hear a measure because it is an even amount of notes, and you're used to hearing that in all the music, a lot of 4/4 time happening. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Very slow. Next thing we have to do for this warm-up is play on C, because it's different. It sounds different. It's on a different string. You have to execute your right hand over that note. And if you're changing back and forth, okay, when I'm hitting these, once again, I'm concentrating on, is my hand loose? Am I striking it too hard, too soft? Not even? Am I in time? Are the notes exactly even? Since it is very slow and very simple, you have the opportunity to work on these things and be conscious of them. Whereas you don't have that opportunity when you're playing a song. You've got a lot more to think about. So what we're doing here is we're building a foundation, a solid foundation of playing perfectly and graduating a step at a time. If this video seems a little too basic for you, I do have several other slap videos at various levels, all the way up to a double thumb technique, which is sort of advanced. I'll put a link above to my slap playlist. You can check those out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Comment, like, hit the bell to be notified of all the videos yet to come. And also, on my Patreon page, you can download notes, tabs, and play-alongs to all the examples in this video. Let's work on the pop now. So I'm going to be simply just pulling the pop with my index finger, or your middle if you wish, and let it ring. What I'm doing now is exploring the pop. What happens when I pull it real hard? What happens when I pull it slightly lighter? How's the tone? How light can I go before the pop disappears altogether? What's too hard? So let's try that. 4 even beats, 2 measures. 1, 2. You heard that. Even myself, as long as I've been playing this, to hit a nice even attack is a little bit of a challenge. But so that's why this is a significant exercise or warm-up. And we'll try it from the D string on the G, 5th fret. So the articulation on this is legato, long. And for your information, legato means letting a note ring from one note directly to the next note with as little space, if any, in between. Okay, now what I'm going to do is hit a pop and then hit a slap and do the same thing. Now I'm listening to the reaction to my attack of my thumb slap and how it sounds, how it feels. For me, there's a certain point when I slap that has a nice round sound and I can hear the quality of the string. And once again, you know, harder or softer, it all depends on the personality of the player, what they like to hear, and where their technique is at any individual moment, you know? So I'm going to try that from the D string to the E string on the G note, the octave. Next, I'll take the warm-up and I'll go from the E and the D and the A and the G, like this. Up until now, I've only done legato lines in warm-ups. Right now, we're going to cover the staccato end of our warm-ups. And I'll start once again with the G and a short note. Staccato means, in Italian, short, for short note. Okay, so playing a staccato note takes a little more strength because you have to press down and pull off. And about staccato, a staccato note can be very short or not so short, but it still has to be less than its value. By less than its value, I mean if you see a quarter note and it has a dot over it, it means play that quarter note short. So once again, to practice this, we apply our 3 elements, which be time, attack, how hard you attack, and meter. Put it into measures of 4, because we're in 4/4 for this. In this video, we do all, well, in this video, I'm doing all the exercises and warm-ups in 4/4. So that was 2 measures of quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's go to the pop. We'll start in C this time, 5th fret G string. I'm popping at sort of a medium attack and not so short. And now if we want to go real short, it would sound like this. That will be up to you, how you want it to sound, but there is a difference. Right hand loose, plucking and pulling off, and then going back and grabbing it again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine the slap, the staccato slap, with the staccato pop. We're going back and forth, and I'm going to do it 2 measures for each one. So I will start with the pop on the C, G string, 5th fret. time, velocity of how hard you pluck or slap, and meter. Put those all together and try to make it feel as best as you can. I highly recommend not to just hit them randomly, but I like to combine the three things. I know I'm repeating myself, but you get more mileage out of your practice. And you must practice perfectly. That's the only way to go. If you practice making a lot of mistakes, then you get better at it. And who wants to be making mistakes all the time and sounding not so good as you should? Anyway, I thank you for stopping by. I'm going to come up with slap day 4 of 100 in a very short time. I'm hoping tomorrow or the next day, but I will be back.